state capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by wideout. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
On second down, it's Nix. That's brought in right side by Pickett. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
The Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hampton. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. And sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Pistol here for Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Chargers.
Here's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw is Nix. Into the hands of Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 10-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert again. That's complete. He's got it to Trey Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Chargers have the first down. They'll go with Hampton. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Hampton, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. And it's an incompletion. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Run! Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give. This one intercepted. And the Chargers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
On play action, it's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, LA. Herbert. The slant, brought in by Harris. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Herbert to the air again. This one finds McConkey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert to the air again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
A run with Harris. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. To throw, it's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 10.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the 3rd down?
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll throw. It's Nix. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
The Chargers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Second down, they need 3.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the hooker downfield with McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
A
yards.
huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Going again, Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So, halftime straight ahead. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to nowhere. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. On the give, here's Hampton. He works free, right side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. Chargers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Broncos 10. To kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Third and long. Now, Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Man in motion is Ingram. Throw it. Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll push forward for about a yard. Savion Jones on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Harris. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. That's the safety telling Noah Hufanga on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 24-10 lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Second down. Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
10 yards to go.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. And Bryant, the target there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. Hampton trying to work inside. And will bring this to about the 34-yard line. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Herbert. He's got a man! It's Harris! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down, Chargers.
The give, and here comes Hampton. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rounding to the ball, modest gain. It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here it is on 4th down, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Line. Go.
On 1st down, Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Step.
Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. This one complete to Bryant. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
39-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, and that's Bryant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Nix.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Stills.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This one has gone pretty well to 4. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. On play action, it's Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Set. 380. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
80, run.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll be tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 3rd and inches.
Cap it. Hey, easy. Go forward. Ready.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, LA.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Cap it. Set.
Give up the middle to Harris. Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Najee Harris, touchdown, LA. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers stretch things out even further. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Run. Set. Black 80, black.
Another run here with Hampton.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set.
Now Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Set. 380. Run. Step.
He'll run with Harris. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And that's now 4 victories in a row.